Hello, Jimbo. How you doing? All right? Fancy some brekkie?
No. I had some grape nuts before I left home. So.
What are you, vegetarian? Oh, dear. Lovely turkey.
OK. Paul, your last solo album, Flaming Pie...
I am sick of talking about flaming pie. All anyone ever wants to ask me about is my solo career. Were you on LSD when you recorded Spies Like Us? What's the hidden message at the end of simply having a wonderful Christmas time? You know something? 30 years ago, I was in a band called the Beatles. We made some cracking stuff. No one ever mentions that.
Really? Well, I mean, if you're happy, I'd love to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah, you're just saying that.
No, really. I mean, for instance, I've always wanted to know how you got the opening sound to Strawberry Fields.
Oh, you're just buttering me up. Yes, I know the frog chorus redefined music, but I did make a record called The White Album, you know.
I know, I'm a huge fan. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really like your solo stuff.
No, me neither. It's rubbish. It's very mediocre.
I mean, when you see things that you did as the Beatles, you get a real sense of fun. You know, when you watch, like, Hard Day's Night and Help.
Oh, you know something? I've completely forgotten about those. You know, most people think my film career began and ended with Give My Regards to Broad Street.
If you're happy to talk about the Beatles, then maybe we can talk a little about your relationship with John Lennon.
You know the saddest thing? No one ever mentions him.
Ringo, you were the last person to join the Beatles. Do you ever sit down and think about how different things might have been?
Well, Jamie, who knows? Maybe I'd just be an ordinary guy with an ordinary job. Maybe I'd be sitting at home right now with me feet up and a cup of tea watching this show, said Thomas.
Was there any moment when you ever thought that the Beatles were going to become the biggest band ever?
Oh, no. Not in a million years. There were a lot of bands around at the time. The Swinging Blue Jeans, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Erasure. We were just part of the Mersey scene. We were just a bunch of guys having a laugh. No one thought it would last any longer than a week. And with that, James the Red Engine sped off down the track as fast as his wheels would take him.
Yeah. As you got more and more famous, obviously the pressure grew. Did being in the Beatles still remain fun at that time?
One day, Thomas realized one of his funnels was blocked. Oh dear, said Thomas, I'm all bunged up. I'd better go and see the Fat Controller. He'll know what's to be done about such things.
Ringo, is there any chance that, just for the time being, we can just focus on your time in the Beatles? Maybe, you know, we can talk about the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff a little bit later. Is that OK?
Oh, yes, of course. Please, I apologise. We'll talk about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Said Thomas.
No more of that, Thomas.
I do apologise. Sighed Thomas.
No.
I am Thomas's representative on Earth. He speaks through me. Sometimes he tells me to do good things. Sometimes he tells me to do bad things.
What do you mean, bad things?
Don't tell him, Ringo. He'll never know it was you who burned down that shed. Either the engine must die.
What's this?
This is a Simon and Garfunkel tour curtain.
Yes, it's the Garfunkel and Simon tour curtain.
It looks like something you've just nicked from a hospital or something.
Yeah, so now my father takes his bed baths in public. What the hell?
This is the very curtain which we used to bring out on stage
when he was being really annoying.
So we wouldn't have to look at each other.
We did also have special headphones made so we didn't have to listen to each other. Although this did obviously make performing the songs rather difficult.
But as long as we didn't have to see or hear each other, we get along just fine.
Art, I know you've made a couple of films.
Oh, yeah. I was in Carnal Knowledge with Jack Nicholson, and he is a really, 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 really nice guy. And we got along just fine. I mean, we hardly needed to use the curtain at all.
Right, do you still see much of him?
Oh, yeah, we're great buddies. In fact, we speak on the phone all the time. In fact, the last time I spoke to him, he said he was just about to do a movie called The Shining. So, you heard it here first.
Yeah. And Paul, of course, you've got movie connections. You were once married to Carrie Fisher.
That's right, Princess Leia. Our wedding was a social event of the year. What a simcha, you should have been there. Everybody came, the whole Rebel Alliance. C-3PO, your R2-D2, your Chewbacca, even some of the minor ones, Admiral Akbar, Mon Mothma, Wedge, we had the
Paul,
Cantina Band from
we have to leave it there one sec. Listen, Art, can you not pull those, silly faces? It's really awkward.
Was he doing silly faces?
Yeah.
Oh, how immature.
Jamie, I was not doing silly faces. I was in great discomfort. I had an N in my pant, and that can be awful.
Jamie, what can I say? I was hoping we wouldn't have to rebuild the wall. I was kind of hoping the curtain would have been enough.
Yeah, for me, it was all going well, but then Small Simon poked me through the curtain, and now I've got this bruise. Well, you can't see it, but it is there. So we had to have this wall built.
You know something? I am sad that Simon and Garfunkel, two great musicians who've inspired, influenced generations of music lovers, have to build a wall to keep themselves apart.
You know something
I'm
I
sad
said,
about
Paul?
it.
I said that I divorced
I'm
3
really
wives
sad
with
about
Ellen, and you're gonna
it.
go
No,
back
it
out
makes
and
me
tour
really sad.
with a schmuck,
This
the
guy
schmendrick,
here,
the
and
schmerrick,
what
the hey,
people
hey,
think
hey.
they're
You're gonna be
me,
naked in
and
Siberia
he will
without a
just
coat.
make
But this
all the
guy will
trouble.
travel around the world doing the interviews. I can't stand it.
Oh, I have an ant in my pants. It's awful. Oh, Jack Nicholson is my friend. Jimmy.
Just listen. Shush. I want you both to think in silence about what you're going to do.
You didn't think of that. Look at this guy on my string. Get out of here.
So, you thought about it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought about it all right, Jamie. Sure.
Okay, and what are you going to do?
Build a big wall?
No! I want you both to get up and give each other a big hug.
Great idea. Come on then, Garfunkel.
No. At the same time, I want you both to get up at the same time and then just cuddle each other.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I'm coming round.
Yeah, wait there. Come and see.
See. Come around now, Jamie.
Garfunkel, I know you want to apologize to me.
Jamie, he's not here.
Where's he gone? What do you
Unless
do
he
with him?
shrunk or
Did he
something.
climb through the
He
air
just
vent?
isn't here.
I'll go around the other
I'll
way
go
and see if I
around
can
him.
find him. Go.
Jamie, he's not here.
What's happened to Garfunkel? What have you done with the
teasing
guy,
me now.
huh? You wasted my
You're
time.
a naughty
I know he
little
wants to
teaser.
apologize to me,
He's
but I can't
not
even
here.
find where he is.
Oh, I have to
I'll
go
go
around.
around the other way. Hey.
Hi. Oh, Jamie,
Oh,
he's
dear,
not
oh, dear,
here.
oh, dear. Did he climb
What are
over
you
the other
doing to
side
me?
already?
You're
And
teasing
he
me
ran out
real
the back. I
bad.
wouldn't blame
You're
him.
a
All the
naughty
things he's
little
done over
bad
the years.
teaser. You know that.
Oh,
I'll go
well,
around
I'll
the
just
other
go
way.
around the other side.
Jamie, you're not
Oh,
even
my
here
God,
now.
Jamie, where do you go,
gone?
Jamie? We're trying
Oh,
to do
this is
something
a
here.
very silly
This
game.
isn't going to wait.
So let's take a look at some of your art then, shall we?
Well, yeah, we've got it in the bag. Have you got the blue tack?
No, but white tack, I thought it was Wednesday.
Well, we're not supposed to
Well,
use
you're
it.
not
Well,
to
we'll
use
put,
mine.
so we'll put it because it's behind it. They won't see it. So we'll get away with it, hopefully.
Hurry up.
I am doing. Right, can you move, please?
Sorry, yeah.
It's not about you.
No.
There we are. Don't touch it.
Hang on a minute. All you've done here is just a picture of steps and you've just scribbled out the faces of the girls with black ink. Why have you done that?
Well, we used black ink because it was a Monday.
No, why have you scribbled out the faces of the girls?
Well, it's art, isn't it?
And written cow above that one's head?
So?
Well, what are you saying? You think she's a cow?
Or, maybe it could mean something completely different. Maybe it means that not only she is a cow, but that all three of them are cows.
So what's this piece called?
It's called Hello, we're in the group too, you know.
Right. It's funny. Sorry, I just noticed that your picture doesn't actually look anything like you.
Yeah, so famous people look different in real life.
Yeah, I must just say, because when I was little, I used to watch you on the TV and thought you were quite handsome, but seeing you in the flesh, I do think you are a bit off.